Hi, and welcome to the orientation for your online music fundamentals class. First of all, before you begin watching this orientation, it's very important that you get out a paper and a pencil or pen so that you can write down the quiz questions and the answers to those questions. When you're finished taking this orientation, you're going to go into the assessments tool and take a quiz. Within that quiz, the questions and the answers will not be listed. It'll just say number 1, letters A, B, C, or whatever. And so it's important that during this orientation you write down the number and the letter for the multiple choice that you want to select so that when you're all finished watching this, you can go back and take the quiz. Okay, so let's get started. The first place you want to look on this course is right here where it says Start Here. So we're going to start there, and that's where you'll find a lot of very important information about the class. Hi, and welcome to the syllabus portion of the Music Fundamentals online orientation. Hopefully you are looking at the syllabus now, which can be found through this Start Here page. This course is going to cover the basics of music. And Music Fundamentals at some schools is called Introduction to Music Theory. It's the same exact course. Sometimes people sign up for Music 1301 thinking they're signing up for a music appreciation class. This is not a music appreciation class. That's actually Music 1306. Music 1301 is the fundamentals of music, and it will be covering basic music theory. My name is Beth May. I am the person teaching the class. Just as it says in the syllabus, you can call me Professor May or Beth. My phone number in my office is listed in the syllabus, so if you need to contact me by phone, that is the number to call. And you can see my office and my office hours listed as well in the syllabus. You don't need to make an appointment with me to come to my office hours, but I do like to have appointments because that way I can make sure that I don't have too many students coming at the same time. I really encourage you to take advantage of my office hours. For many students, especially those with no background in music, this is a challenging course. You are going to start from the very beginning. However, this course is going to require you to do quite a bit of work and quite a bit of studying. So some of you may find that you need a little extra one-on-one help, and I am more than happy to be your tutor. I would be thrilled to see you in my office. It's most important that if you need help, you come and get help immediately, instead of waiting around and feeling confused. The required textbook for this class is Music Fundamentals and Introduction. It's very important that you get the second edition. The first edition has a red cover, the second edition has a blue cover. The first edition has a lot of typographical errors and mistakes in it, so you might get confused if you buy the first edition. Make sure you get the second edition, which again is the one with the blue cover. This course is going to cover very fundamental music concepts all the way up to harmony and melody and analysis. By the end of the course, you'll be able to read notes on the staff, construct scales, write and analyze rhythms, and harmonies, and intervals, and key signatures. You can see the drop dates listed there, and the grading procedure as well. Going on to the next page, let's skip over the class participation for now because we are going to go over that in detail when we look at the guidelines for the grading of discussions. So for now, I'll just point out that class participation grade is based on your participation in the discussion board. The discussion board is where most of the learning for this class is going to take place. And it really fills in for what we would be doing in a classroom, so you can expect to spend quite a bit of time there every week. You will be doing some projects, and the instructions for those projects are located in the textbook. So if you want to see what projects you'll be doing, you can look in the textbook anytime, and the instructions are there for you. The purpose of the projects is to allow you to just apply the things you've learned in a different way. even though they're called creative projects, the purpose is really just to make sure that you can apply the things you've learned, and it's just another thing besides doing yet another worksheet. And so, when you do the project, the most important thing you can do is follow the instructions. I have had students turn in wonderful pieces of music for a project and get Fs because they didn't follow the instructions. And I've had students turn in very mediocre work or things that are not particularly wonderful and get A's because they followed the instructions. So the purpose of the projects is not to make a masterpiece, but to follow the instructions. Homework is going to be assigned very regularly. And as you'll see when you look in the timetable, it's pretty detailed. I do reserve the right to change homework assignments on occasion, but that's very rare that I do that. Most of the time you'll have a choice whether you want to complete a worksheet from the textbook or do drills on emusictheory.com. I will show you a little more about emusictheory.com in a minute, but it's very important to note the teacher code for emusictheory.com is 352, and it's right here in the syllabus. So I frequently get a lot of emails from students saying, "What's the teacher code? What's the teacher code?" It's in the syllabus. It's 352, and it's in the syllabus. Do not accept late homework. There are no exceptions to this. You need to make sure you turn in your work on time. And there will be one quiz, and that will mainly go over the syllabus and this orientation. It will take place at the end of the first week. You are responsible for having and maintaining working computer equipment as well as an ISP that is suitable for taking this course. It is your responsibility to resolve any computer problems you are having with your own equipment. And it's your responsibility to make sure you get your work done and in on time. So as a result, I would not recommend procrastinating and putting off your work until Sunday because technology can be unpredictable. And you don't want it to be Sunday and you haven't done your work yet, and then to find out that your computer stops working and you won't be able to turn in your work because it'll be past the due date. Make sure you do your work a little ahead of time and make sure you have all your stuff working.
I am so freaked out right now. It's Sunday night at 10 o'clock and I was just doing my homework for my internet course when my computer suddenly crashed. My roommate took the car to work, so I have no way to get a computer to redo my work. Anyway, it's due at midnight, so I probably couldn't get it done and turned in on time before then. Do you think I should contact the instructor to see if she'll let me turn in my work late? I can just send her an email tomorrow and then she'll probably let me do it later. I mean, it's not my fault that the computer isn't working right. She'd have to be a real monster to not let me do it later. What? Oh, that's true. But no, she always posts the discussions for the week the Sunday before. I suppose you're right. I could have done it earlier in the week, except I don't have time. I'm too busy during the week to work on my homework. I have to leave it until Sunday. What? Oh my God, you are so rude. What do you mean you shouldn't have taken the class if you didn't have the time management skills to do the work on time? I'm not procrastinating. I just have things to do. I thought I could get it done today. Okay, fine, you're right. I won't wait until Sunday night next time. I guess I could have found a little bit of time earlier in the week to work on at least the discussion, since she doesn't accept those after the due date unless we've already posted once by the due date. Yeah, that's true. It's nice that we can turn in our other assignments late if we have to. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, okay, see you on Wednesday night.